Hey everybody, it's time for another coin flip battle. Today we've got Governor of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer, going up against former Governor of Wisconsin, Scott Walker. And this was suggested to me in the comments, and there still seems to be enough people that enjoy these videos, so I try to put out one of these a week. Hopefully we get a crazy map, something we haven't seen before. So we're going to do the same thing we do every time. Heads is Whitmer, tails is Walker. These are two neighboring states, and these are going to be two rival governors. So let's get into the flips. We'll start in Alaska. Here comes 3 electoral votes. And we've got tails. That's going to go to Scott Walker. He gets us started. Let's do Hawaii. It's a blue state with 4 electoral votes. And Whitmer, she's going to claim them. Now we can go to the Northwest. We've got Washington. 12 votes. Tails, we've got Scott Walker. He jumps up to 15. Let's do Oregon. Here comes 8 more. And that state is going to go to Whitmer. Next, it's California. They've got 54 votes. Let's get right into it. Massive cushion coming to Scott Walker. He makes California red, but we're just getting started. Let's do Nevada. Let's see how Whitmer responds. She's unable to win Nevada. That's going to go also to Walker. Let's do Idaho. 4 more votes. They're just sitting there, and they're also going to go to Scott Walker. How about Utah? We've got 6 votes in this red state. And it's going to go red for Walker. Let's do Arizona. Another 11 votes. Can Whitmer get back into it? Yep, she's going to pick up another 11. Let's see if she can turn that into something bigger. We've got Montana. 4 votes. And those are going to go to Walker. So Whitmer unable to gain any momentum. Let's do Wyoming. We've got 3 votes. Let's see what happens. There's one for Whitmer. She's going to pick up 3. Can she get more in Colorado? We've got 10. And those are going to go to Whitmer. Whitmer goes back to back for the first time. Let's do New Mexico. We've got the Land of Enchantment. They have 5 votes. And those 5 are coming to Whitmer. Whitmer now with 3 in a row. Let's see if she can go 4. We've got the Dakotas. Here comes North Dakota. And that is going to go red for Scott Walker. After North Dakota, you know we're going to do South Dakota. 3 more votes. And Walker is going to make both Dakotas red. The next state is Nebraska. We've got at large. They have 2 electoral votes. And that's going to go to Walker. Nebraska's first. A lone electoral vote in this district, and that's going to go blue for Whitmer. Nebraska's second. Here comes the flip. It's going to go to Walker. Nebraska's third. That's the last flip for Nebraska, and that is going to go to Walker. Now we've got Kansas. Walker looking to go over 100. Whitmer looking to go to 48. So here comes the flip. And looks like Whitmer goes to 48. Let's do Oklahoma. We've got another 7. And those are going to go to Walker. Walker over 100. Huge state. Next, we've got Texas. We've got 40 votes. Whitmer could significantly close the gap if she's able to put up heads. Let's get on with it. Here's the flip. And it does go heads. Whitmer claims 40 more EVs. Now we've got Minnesota. We've got 10 more. And those 10 are going to go to Whitmer. Now Whitmer only trails by 8. Here comes Iowa. We've got 6. Can Whitmer do it again? No. Walker, he's going to claim those 6. Missouri is next. We've got 10 more votes. And that's going to go to Walker. How about Arkansas? We've got another 6. Anybody want these? Whitmer says she's going to take them and also go over 100. There's another 8 votes waiting down in the Gulf in Louisiana for one of these 2. And that's going to be Whitmer, claiming those 8. Whitmer can tie it on the next flip. That's Wisconsin. It's also Scott Walker's home state. Walker does not want to suffer the embarrassment of blowing his lead on his home state. Here's the flip. And that is heads. So Whitmer ties it up on Walker's home state of Wisconsin. And we're back to even on this battle. Let's keep it moving on Illinois. We've got 19 more votes here. That's a pretty good chunk. And Whitmer has her first lead of the night. But the next state is Michigan. That's Whitmer's home state. Walker definitely out for revenge here. He's got to pay back Whitmer here for losing his home state of Wisconsin. Here's the flip. And no, that is heads. Whitmer not going to give an inch to Walker on her home turf. And now she's got a decent lead. Let's do Indiana, though. We've got to give out more electoral votes. And Whitmer, going to go 4, 5, 6 in a row for Whitmer. Very impressive after she was trailing pretty bad. Now let's see how Walker does under some pressure for the first time. We've got Kentucky. Here comes another 8 votes in the Bluegrass State. Whitmer going to stay on the gas. She's going to pick up Kentucky. And that is a dominant 7 in a row. Can she go 8 on Tennessee, or can Scott Walker snap out of it? Looks like Walker, he's going to stay in it. Whitmer picking up another 11. Can she go 9 straight on Mississippi? Here comes 6 votes. And that is tails. We've got Scott Walker breaking his drought. And he's got 6 votes to try to turn into some kind of momentum. Let's see what happens on Alabama. Here's 9 votes. Let's see if Whitmer goes right back into it. No, Walker goes 2 in a row. He gets Alabama, and we go down to Florida where there's 30 votes. And this time, Scott Walker's looking to pick these up because he's trailing. So let's do the flip. There's a lot at stake right here. And we've got tails. So Scott Walker goes 3 in a row. He picks up a key state. He still trails, but it's only by 19. Next, we could head north into the Peach State. We've got Georgia. 16 votes. Let's see if Walker can put up 4 in a row. Here comes the flip. That is going to Scott Walker. All of a sudden, he's only down by 3. Let's keep going into the Sun Belt. We've got South Carolina. 9 votes. Who's going to get him? It's going back to Whitmer. Now we've got North Carolina, 16 more votes, and that is going to go to Scott Walker. Now, Scott Walker, he's back on top by 4. So far, great battle. Let's jump up to Ohio. We've got 17 votes. Here's the flip. Who's going to get him? That's heads. It's going to Whitmer. She's the first one over 200. Now, we've got a lot of blue here in the Midwest, but the next state is West Virginia. We've got 4 votes. And that is also heads for Whitmer. Now we're going to go to the northeast corner. We're going to do Maine at large. We've got 2 votes at stake. And that's going to go to Scott Walker. He's also over 200 now. Here comes Maine's 1st congressional district. 1 vote. And that's going to Walker. We've got Maine's 2nd. And that is going to go heads for Whitmer. Next, it's New Hampshire. We've got 4 more votes. Who's going to snag these? That's going to be Whitmer. Next is Vermont. Who's going to snag these 3 electoral votes? Scott Walker. He's going to pick them up. And now we've got a big state. It's New York. 28 votes. Walker trailing, but he can take the lead right here. A lot of suspense. Let's do the flip. Here it is. Tails. Scott Walker. Right when he needed to, he picks up New York, and he's ahead by 12. So this is back and forth. Let's see how Whitmer responds. Here comes Massachusetts. 11 votes. Tails, Scott Walker, keeping the pressure on. Let's see what happens on Connecticut. Lucky 7. Who's going to get him? Whitmer. She's got heads. She's got 7 more. We go to Rhode Island. 4 votes. Heads again. Going to Whitmer. She's down by 12. We've got 14 votes in New Jersey. Here's the flip. Who's going to get him? We've got Whitmer picking up the Garden State. And now she's back on top by 2. Another fantastic showdown, headed for an exciting finish. It's going to come down to who wants it more. So let's do Delaware. Here comes the flip. 3 votes. And that's heads. It's going to Whitmer. We've got Maryland next. 10 votes at stake. Another one for Whitmer. All of a sudden, she's at 259. Let's do D.C. 3 votes. Scott Walker. He's going to get those 3. And we've got 2 flips left. Scott Walker has to win both of these. Pennsylvania has 19 votes. Whitmer has 2 chances at victory. Here's the flip. Can she do it? No. That's tails. Scott Walker claims PA. And he's in the lead with 266. Whitmer is at 259. We've got 1 flip left. That's Virginia. And we've got another one coming down to the very last state. Whatever happens, I thought this was an excellent battle. They both can taste it. Only one can have it. Let's do the flip. Who's going to win it all? That is going to be heads, and that is going to be Gretchen Whitmer picking up the last state of Virginia, and she leaves Scott Walker in the dust. We've got her winning it with 272, 266 for Walker. An absolute nail-biter of a finish. Looks like between these two governors, Michigan is the winner. Scott Walker did a lot of damage on the West Coast, the Sun Belt, and the Northeast. Whitmer cleaned up along the border and in the Midwest. This could have gone either way, but Whitmer has the last laugh. So that's going to be it for this one. Whitmer with a win for the Democrats. And let me know in the comments, were you able to predict Walker just coming up short in this one? And what do you think of this map? Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.